Hey guys, welcome back to the Milcert Man channel. And man, does it feel good to be back. It's been a little while since I've been able to talk to you guys, put some content out for you. Just kind of been a dry spell in life. I've not had much time to do some video content. I've not had much funds to do this where it's kind of around the holidays and I had no new content to show you guys, but I have picked up one. As you can probably read, Zastava Arms. If you're familiar with firearms at all, you probably already know what that is. I've been looking into getting an AK for a while. If you've seen any of my other content, you know I don't do a whole lot of AK content. It's mainly military M4 builds, M16 builds. I do a lot of Milcert related stuff and don't really do a whole lot of AK stuff. I've been having the AK itch to scratch, so this is really going to be my first one. I don't know a whole lot about AKs going into this, so I'll go ahead and warn you. It's not going to be a very informative video, but if you're looking to see what these new Zastava M70s come with, then you're in the right place because this is a new experience for me, and if you want to experience a new experience together, then you're in the right place. Well, as you can see on the box here, you got some kind of Cyrillic or Russian writing. If you can read that, then you know exactly what that says. I do not, but I can read Zastava Arms on the side of the box here. And this particular model is going to be their ZPAP M70, and you can see what I paid for it, $940, which to me is a pretty fair price for a good quality AK. I know they're not as easy to build as AR-15s here in the States. There's a lot more machining that goes into building an AK, and I just think that's a pretty fair price for what you get with these from what I've read online. So we'll kind of get into that. Anyway, unboxing it here, you get your standard Zastava manual. You get a cardboard box with your standard Eastern style com block magazine. It's got a spine there, some ribs. It does have USA base plate and follower. That's probably for 922R compliance. If you don't know, when these AKs are being imported, they have to have some US made parts on them to be compliant to be imported. So that's the standard. It does look like a surplus magazine body, and it does have the bolt hold open follower, so that's pretty cool. So we'll just kind of set that to the side over here. Anyway, we've got our actual rifle here in the plastic bag. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Let's get our box out of the way because that's pretty much all you get. Nothing special there. And here is our rifle. Beautiful rifle, guys. I must say, even though I'm not an AK guy, this is very beautiful firearm. Now, they make these in several different models and variations. This one's going to be the Maplewood. They do make it an American Walnut, which is gorgeous. And a side folder. I think they even do some AK pistols. I wanted the more traditional look. It's also the only one the gun shop had. But I was thankful because I was looking for this particular model with a Maplewood. Looks more like a military Zastava M70 is the way it should look. Let's go ahead and go into it. As you can start from the muzzle end, you can see your slant cut muzzle device. You've got your, I believe it's a 16-inch chrome line barrel, which is very nice. It's kind of got a heavier contour look to it. And Zastava listened to the customers, and that's what I really like about them. Everybody wanted a cold hammer forged chrome line barrel, and they delivered. So that's what all new Zastava production M70s have, so cold hammer forged chrome line barrels, which is awesome. You see, you got your standard AK sight there. It's got some wings to protect it. Side sling swivel. Now, I will say, I noticed this when I brought it back. I don't know if this came from the gun shop that way or from Zastava, but you can see that front sight post is bent in slightly. That is one thing I noticed that's kind of disappointed in, you know, for paying almost $1,000 after taxes. Thanks, Uncle Sam. But anyway, I noticed that's bent in a little bit. It's nothing to affect function. It might make it a little bit of a pain to get a sight tool in there, which I don't know if you adjust the sights the same way you do AR on these. I think you use the drums, but that would make it a little bit of a pain to use that sight tool, it being bent over like that. But anyway, moving more backwards, you can see this has more of a has an extra hole here. Most AK handguards look like that. The Zastava ones are a little bit longer, gives you a little hand a little bit more room to work with, and I really like it. I really like that. You can see that you got kind of a bulge here. It's going to be a bulge trunnion. Now, everybody likes a bulge trunnion on an AK due to being a lot stronger. Usually bulge trunnions are on, let's say, an RPK, light machine gun or squad automatic weapon to sustain more firepower and to be a more durable part. So that's awesome. It's on these. You can get a lot longer round longevity out of these and just a more durable firearm. I do believe these receivers are 1.5 millimeters instead of a 1 millimeter, usually on a stamped AK. I could be wrong. I may be getting those confused with the Chinese counterparts. Those are 1.5 millimeter. I do believe these are 1.5 millimeter as well, so that adds to the longevity of the receiver. You can see the rivets on here. All the rivets look good. Got some kind of gunk on there in between them. I'm not sure if that's grease or what that may be, but it looks like something to just scrape off with a little brush that I've not got to clean it yet. You can see all the rivets look very, very good. Nothing to complain on there. You can see your safety. It's got that notch cut out for when you pull the bolt to the rear, and you can lock your safety or lock your bolt in and rock a magazine in. And you can see chamber is clear, so we're not playing with a loaded firearm here. But anyway, you can lock your bolt to the rear, insert a magazine, let it go. That's pretty cool. You got a nice trigger. We'll go ahead and ghost it together. Very nice trigger, guys. Very, very impressive, actually. Coming right out of the box, not even been broke in. You can see your little button back here. That's, you depress that, take your top cover off, and that was originally in use for the rifle grenades in the earlier, or the original military M70s, where they would have a gas shut off up here, and you could use rifle grenades and it won't blow the top cover off. But obviously none of that's present on this rifle, but that just adds for, you know, some more security and not bumping your top cover or anything. But yeah, you got your magazine dimples here to kind of secure your magazines in. And we'll go ahead and flip it around, makes it a little bit more easier for me to handle. And you got your maple stock here in the rear, and no trap door for a cleaning kit or anything like that, because the Zastava stocks do not mount with a tang. They mount with a screw on the inside of the stock. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to change out any kind of stock sets, then you know which ones you get. You get the right one for the right gun. Yeah, fairly simple, guys. Fairly simple review. I guess we could kind of check the mag wobble. Let's see, which it should not have any. See, empty magazine. We know the rifle's empty. You can see, no wobble. Which there is some, you know, people can complain and say mag wobble is a big deal. I think you want a little bit of mag wobble. Just because it's an AK, I think they do better with the magazines wobbling a little bit. From what I've been told, like I said, I'm not a huge AK guy, so I know a little bit of play is good. You don't want them too tight. But yeah, that's going to be it for unboxing. It's pretty simple, guys. I look forward to getting some content out for you and trying this for the first time and doing kind of endurance test. I don't see this rifle ever having any endurance problems. It probably lasts a lot longer than me being alive, to be honest. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Always like and subscribe and share. It always helps us out here at the Military Man channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless, and you have a blessed day.